Declaration of Independence was signed in 1847. 11 percent of people we are known as First Republic, the Lone Star shining evermore. The Liberia is flying on the sun. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia. For people who are overcoming, we humble themselves and seek my faith. Arise and heal their nation. Liberia will rise again. Nation will come to your rising. I prophesy, kingdom will come to your life. Together, let's keep your peace. What's in unity, we will build our nation. Arise, Liberia, arise. Arise and take your place. Whatever arise and take your place. The face of Liberia is flying on the sun. Join the legion, join loyalty.
VP producer. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia. The flag of Liberia is flying on the sun. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia. Okay, on the flag is forever. The white on the flag is for purity. The star is for republic. The blue bee is for black people. We know Liberia is our home. The Declaration of Independence was signed in 1847. 11 percent of people we are known as First Republic. The Lone Star shining evermore. The Liberia is flying on the sun. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia. For people who are overcoming, we humble themselves and seek my faith. Arise and heal their nation. Liberia will rise again. Nation will come to your rising.
We make a living by what we get, but make a life by what we give. What a pleasant good afternoon and welcome. Sunday, the weekend edition of Bits and Pieces, right here on Voice of Liberia, 104.1 in Monrovia and other frequency across the country. And of course, it's good to be here this wonderful Friday afternoon on the show Bits and Pieces. Too many things to talk about. A lot of issues to talk about this afternoon on the show. The name is George. I'm George Way. I'm here every Friday with the weekend's presentation of Bits and Pieces on Voice of Liberia. What's the lineup for the show this afternoon? Ahead of the pending by-election in Nima County, the senatorial by-election in Nima County,
The Declaration of Independence.
Representative Musa Hassan Bility with this weekend encyclopedia launches political party. We have this convention in Nimba County.
People who are overcoming, we humble themselves, they've seen my face. They feel their nation. We'll rise again.
Musa Hassan Bility with this weekend encyclopedia launch. The Citizen Movement for Change political party that has been established by him, Musa Hassan Bility. What's coming from the court? Criminal Code C denied a motion to dismiss the economic sabotage. He is involving former Finance Minister Tue and 4 others. Despite the action of the court, the lawyer of Tue and others, they've turned the out of the court has erred. The lawyer feels that the court erred in this entire case. Yesterday, I followed the general president, if you like, the president of the Tricycle Union in Liberia. On Mika press briefing yesterday, too many things he spoke about. We'll talk about some of the things he said. We'll provide our analysis this afternoon on the show, calling on the motorcyclist in the country to sit back and not to attend the pending protest for Monday. This morning, motorcyclists set a roadblock around the Fender campus. According to them, one of their colleagues were killed by a motorbike road or a motorbike criminal. So we'll talk about those issues right here this afternoon on the show. All I ask is that you share the live. Those of you following, just share the live. Leave your comment, and I will do the acknowledgement right here this afternoon. And so we'll go for this music break. We'll take this song here as we move on to do the acknowledgement right here this afternoon. And so those of you following, just leave your comment and we'll do the acknowledgement right here. Let's take this song.
Feeling the vibe with originalhits.com.
Download your favorite song at originalhits.com.
Pepe can go. The papa said no one could do it. The pocket rock you. Lepe when you come true. You can see. All the good I do for me, oh. I pay your blessing to plant me and I get cut up to do, you open door, you made a way. Make my enemy carry me. They want to hold it down. I let people make their introduce me away. So tell them I'm not telling me okay. They open the corridor for me to
God favor God favor me, he blessed me. Says hi, I'm following. Lai says I'm Lai. I'm watching from Kawa resident this afternoon. G. Jefferson Colette says, good afternoon, Chief. I'm watching from Pittsburgh, Light. Dinah Mimi Sumo says, good afternoon. I'm watching from Kakata, Maigibi County. Just share the live, and so that others can join this afternoon. And so we will have the discussion. We will talk about some of the issues trending, and then 3 o'clock we will have the president of Sumtu. He will be here. Sumtu is a union specifically for motorcyclists. So he will be here. According to him, some of the statements made by our president, he wants to come in and react to some of the statements that were made yesterday on the Mika press briefing. So he will be here. We've given him the time to come and sit with us on the show, and so that we can have some conversation surrounding some of the statements made here this afternoon. And so we all been following the case involving the former finance minister Samuel Tue and 4 others. And today, as you may be aware, the court today denied the 10 count by the legal team, or from the legal team of Samuel Tue. And this has been discussed now, or it is being discussed in every corner of the country. And I listened to the lawyer of Samuel Tue and others. And they've said too many things about the decision of the court. They've said too many things. And the main thing I captured was that they feel that the judge actually erred. And too many criticism. A lot of people, they've criticized the decision of the court, specifically Criminal Court C. And in my mind, it's just good enough that these kind of cases be done independently without pressure, without manipulation, without political involvement. Because mind you, when politicians start to get involved, they put money. Leaders pump in money to get too many things done. And that alone undermines the court system. And that's why you will see, or you will hear many Liberians will say to you, I don't trust the court system. And we've said it time without numbers, that our justice actors, we have to be very careful with what they do. Because whatever you do, your character matters. Whatever you do, your character matters. There are other legal-minded people that have said the judge erred. His decision to have dismissed the 10 count by the legal team of Samuel Tue, it was in the wrong. It He was in the wrong. And when these things are happening, those in government will have to be careful. You know why? What goes around comes around. It happened to Peter today. Tomorrow, remember, it could be you. Those in government now will have to be careful. Because all the stealing you're doing, all the things you're doing, it will haunt you. Automatically, it will haunt you. And they also comparing this case with the case involving Brandon Samukai. Of Lofa County. Our court actors need to be careful with what they do. Our court actors will need to be careful with some of the things that they're doing. The politicians, sometimes the things they say to you, some of the words they use on you, they're not to use it on you. But because of some of the things you guys can do behind the scene, so when they leave from there, they won't take you seriously. So when you come up with a decision as a court, and it's being criticized by legal-minded people, it tells you that something was done behind the scene. It tells you that probably you're not reading. In another sense, you're not doing the right thing. It tarnishes your reputation. It tarnishes your reputation. That's what you should know. These kind of issues, these kind of cases, look, listen. The investigation that you're carrying out today, others in government, they're watching. What you're doing, those that are in government, they're watching. Those that are out of government, they're also watching. Because it might be in their shoe tomorrow. And so they're watching. In your interpretation, you have to be careful as a judge or lawyer or whoever. As a judge, you have to be careful in your interpretation. You have to be careful. In this case, I'm told it won't remain here. They will be moving, I think, to the Supreme Court. I'm told Samuel Tua and 4 others will be moving to the Supreme Court. And that is said, it's been welcomed. Let's see how it plays out. But what I've come to say to our court actors, our judges at the various courts, when there are cases involving politicians, especially these kind of cases, you have to be very careful in your ruling. You have to be careful in your rulings. Because what it says to you, when you come out of a ruling and you have people criticizing everywhere, legal-minded people criticizing your decision. And there are others who are even accusing you of allegedly getting handout from the executive. Oh yeah. Judges, you have to be careful. Your character matters. You need to prioritize your integrity. Have it at the back of your mind that what you do, you got people watching what you're doing. You got people watching what you're doing. And as Stewart and others move to the Supreme Court, we'll continue to follow up and see how it plays out. But this case is a very big case. It's a case that requires independent-minded people to rule in tow. To rule in tow. And this will be a decision that when the court takes, it will be almost like a law now for the country. And that's why you judges at the various courts, you have to be knowledgeable of the fight. That even those who are in the communities, when you rule in cases, they are eager to know the rulings. Yesterday, you've denied the motion to dismiss the economic sabotage case involving the former finance minister Samuel Tuwe and 4 others. You denied the 10 counts. But you see what is coming out? You see what is coming out? You see what is coming out? And I'm actually hoping I wanted to bring Tier 1 Gonglo on the show so that we could talk about this result from the court today, or the ruling from the court today. But he said we should plan it better for next week. And I would do my best. I would try in my weak ways to ensure that maybe Tier 1 and few others can come on the show so that we can discuss some of the issues, especially the issue involving this case with Samuel Tuwe and others. Judges at the court will have to be careful with what you do, especially when you're ruling in these kind of cases. You have to be careful. So we'll continue with the acknowledgement here. Saturday, that's Zonwie Wudule says, I'm watching from Atlanta, GA, USA. Matthew Alaba Antochie says, good afternoon, View L. I'm following you from Kuwait Market Douala. David E. Harris says, good afternoon, George. I'm following from Benson Street, Monrovia. Jackson Cully says, I'm following from Monrovia Upper Coward. Great job, brother. Nathan S.K. Dolo says, I'm following from Capitol Building. Peter one day says, "Good afternoon, great man George. I'm following you from Crown Hill community. My brother, if the president becomes the judge, what do you expect? This is totally witch hunt." He meant witch hunt. I think that's what he meant. Witch hunt for the former minister. What a lawless country. Muya Sharif says, "Good afternoon, brother George. I'm following you from district number 9. Single this afternoon from Matali." Avino says, "I'm watching from Banga, Bon County." Yes. The court actors will have to be careful with their rulings. They have to be careful. And so, before we move to the phone line, I followed the head of the tricycle. He was on a makeup press briefing yesterday, and he made too many statements. Too many statements were made, and I'm told some of the statements that were made has brought serious noise among motorcyclists, and at the moment there are some of the cyclists that they don't even want to see him anywhere around the union. For what? They believe that his statement yesterday on Mika, it doesn't represent the tricycle union of the country, especially the majority members of the cyclists. And one thing we all should understand is that that's the right of the motorcyclist to assemble peacefully. Constitutionally, they're being backed by the Lord. That once it is peaceful, they can go ahead. But when I listen to him and some of the things he said, I think there is something wrong with this fellow. And in my mind, this guy, he's not to even be taken seriously. I will call his name. He's not to be taken seriously. You know why? He said so many things. Yesterday, and I followed some of the statements. In fact, calling on some of the motorcyclists, or calling on his colleagues, motorcyclists, to not get involved with protest, to forget about the government, so that they take their time with the case and all of that. And I said to him, I wonder, he understands that that's the right of the guys. 1, 2. That's what the guys are doing to get their daily meals. That's what they do to cater to their kids, to cater to their family members. He did not call on the government to leave the ban place on the cycle list. But from the way he sounded yesterday, it clearly shows that probably something is wrong with him, and He needs to. He needs some. I don't know how to call it. I don't want to say something here. But what he said yesterday, some of the statements that he made yesterday, I don't think it was in the interest of the cyclist, citing the guys not to assemble peacefully, to call on the government, and through all the guys' advocacy they've been appealing to the government to drop the bomb plays on them, so that they can be able to carry out their normal hustle. But one person, you just come from the blind side, and you went to Mecca yesterday, and he started to say all sort of things. And too many of the motorcyclists, they've been calling me. They've called me. And I've said to them, we'll give you the platform. We'll give you guys the platform to come in and speak your mind. The way Greg and some of his guys, they run in the police, I think this is where we all have to be careful. This is where we all have to be careful. I don't think this country should be a country very lawless as the way it is today. How did we arrive at this point? And I hope the police this time around, like they said, that they are aware of the protest by the cyclists. I hope this time around they will go with the mindset of protecting the guys, as they'll be assembling on Monday. Hope they will not be beating on them. Hope no one will die this time around. Hope the police won't kill no one on Monday. Like the guys have said, the assembly will be very peaceful. We've spoken with them on several occasions. They've said it to us. They've said it continuously that the assembly will be very, very peaceful. And the very first day, they went with the communication to, I think they went to the Capitol building. There were a huge number that day. Went to the Capitol building. They were very peaceful. We hope that as the guys will assemble on Monday to call on the LNP or the government, we hope that the government will listen to the motorcyclist. That's what the guys do to get something to sustain their family. That's the only means some of these guys can get $5 to cater to their families, to send their kids to school. So if you get one guy who just woke up and he went and sat on the Mecca press briefing, and he said all kind of thing. But you know what? Sometimes it is because of the poverty rate in our country. These guys would get themselves involved with this kind of thing. Look, you look at your colleagues, young people, what they do for living. Then people telling them, people taking meal from that table, you're not able to speak on their behalf. But you stand there and tell them, gentlemen, let's be hungry. Let our children continue to strive. Let them continue to put the cakes out of school. Logically, that's what you said yesterday. And that's been very, very irresponsible and reckless on your part, Mr. President. How will you say that in that kind of medium? Is that what you're supposed to say? It even shows that you are not even the president of that union. Probably you were paid to just go and make the statement you made yesterday. Like somebody will say it's a project. A leader don't make that kind of statement. Your guys are complaining, they crying, they in tears, they appealing every now and then. Then all you do, you go, you say don't make out and start to say all kind of reckless things, reckless statements, very irresponsible statements. A leader doesn't speak the way you spoke yesterday. A leader don't do what you did yesterday. It just shows how corrupt. It shows that you doesn't even have the moral to be president of that union. And if I were one of those cyclists, I would chase you out of the tricycle union of the country. I would chase you out of that position, president. We will chase you. You go and make that kind of reckless statement. I will order my guys and will come and chase you out of the presidency of the union. Why would a president make such a statement? That's what people say, Liberians, we're not trusted, we're not good people. How much dollars they gave you to go stand over there and you go make that kind of reckless statement instead of you apologizing on their behalf, appealing to the government, to drop the ban plays on the guys, to enable them to get something. When you stood there, you started saying all kind of things. A good leader doesn't speak the way you spoke yesterday. And you feel the guys will listen to that rubbish you said yesterday? You think the guys will listen to you? Automatically, no. Because you are just another for nothing young man who's been driven by a belly. You are just another for nothing young man that you've been driven by a belly. What makes such a statement? When you feel there are people that you represent. Oh, the people passing all around, they begging. Then you go sit there, say all kind of things. In fact, I don't even want to quote some of the things you said. What kind of irresponsible and reckless young man? Foolish. Why make such a statement? I thought you should be appealing on the behalf of the guys. You were to use that medium as a good leader. Appeal on the behalf of your guys. Call on the government to drop the ban place on the soccer list. Let the government allow the guys to do that, not running around to get something. What would the police or what would the government to ensure that those that were involved that they be arrested? But you did not do it. You did not do it. But when you sat on Maker and you started to make all kind of statements, and so Liberians, we have to be cognizant of the fact that whatever we do, our character matters. But these days, a lot of us young people, even the elder ones, they see their integrity to be nothing. They don't even care about what we call integrity today. They don't care. They don't care. And that's what today damaging Liberia. That's what damaging our country. And so we'll take few calls. Like I said, 3 o'clock, Trogon and some of his guys will be here at 3. 3 o'clock, Trogon and some of his guys. He's the president of Sumtu. They will be here at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And so we'll take few calls. The issue involving Musa Ability launching a party this weekend in Nimba County, especially at this time where the county is going to a very crucial election. In my mind, he's a politician. He have his right. One is done legally. That's his right. No matter where he from, no matter his religion, that's his right. And so we watch to see. We watch to see as to whether his party will place a candidate for the senatorial election in Nimba, and as to whether they will kill Nimba. So my Windows son Robert says I'm Robert Saleh, following you from Fiema Matale route. Where are we going now with this country? Man, we are son Robert. Okay, I think I already come. He said, Peter, one day you are right. Okay. Roosevelt Franklin Avid Senior says good afternoon, following live. James Carr says good afternoon, Big Brother George. I'm following from around business registry office. This probably really won't kill us in this country. Let God be with us. CDC Papi Success Cater for Life says good afternoon, Voice of Liberia or VOA. I'm following from Dupo route. God please have mercy on JNB Liberia, please. Samuel Enza said hi George, watching from Clay Street. And Prince Ballad says I'm following you from Mansinka resident this afternoon. And it's something that we all wait to see. What become of the party of Musability? What next? What's the intent? Do we expect the party to feature a candidate in the upcoming by-election in Nimba? Will the party also have a candidate 2029, specifically in the presidential election of the country? Or we expect the party to emerge with other political parties? But let's take a few calls. Let's hear from Liberians this afternoon on the show, Bits and Pieces. And of course, it's on the weekend's presentation. The name is George. I'm George, where I'm here up to 4. I wish time I take leave of you. 077341 9502, 0773419502. Those of you in the counties, you can call me on 0773978564. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Josh.
Good afternoon. I'm okay.
Yeah, this is David King, and I do join you from somewhere in Liberia.
David, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, what came my attention, it has to do with the guy who Mika John Kien.
Mm-hmm.
That guy is a partisan of the Unity Party. Is a clear thing. Everyone knows he ran in district number 4 the last election. He campaigned for Joseph Boakai. So what do you expect from such a man? All right.
He sounds like somebody who's mentally he got something. Yeah, there's something wrong with that young man.
He worked as an MP as deputy communication director. So what do you think such a man would say about a Cody who do not have anywhere to fresh bread? But aside from the motorcycle that they ride around town, so that brother got no sympathy for the people.
Yeah.
And the guys they have said, John Keon is not part of the organization. He's claiming to be president general of the motorcycle union. He is not. All right, he's an impersonator. He passed around impersonating in the name of cyclists. You heard, and this is the guy that the government have always used against these people. This government is doing in every act of the informal manner that it behave with Liberians, and they will start at nothing to make sure to bring their country down to where they want it to be. Their country was moving ahead. Joseph Barker has put the country in reverse. The country is reversing 50 years before we come from where we were going to. All right?
Dave,
So,
thank you.
nothing will get from Joseph Barker in his entire government but aside from suppression. So we the Liberians should lay down the phone and stand up for our right like the South African did.
Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Let's take this person. Good afternoon. Welcome. What's the name from where you join us? You're live on the show.
Good afternoon, Josh.
Yeah, good afternoon. What's the name from where you join us?
Thank you. My name is Ali Padikoma. I'm picking from the calling from Anikawa Station.
Go ahead.
Let me say thanks to you. You are a journalist there. What I can do for we like bring the information to how to stay is only to be commendable. So let me say this. You see, my brother Josh, our country we should learn how to respect the code. Of course, everybody can come up with our opinion after the code. They can come up with ruling, but we should learn how to respect the code. Corruption is not something for anybody do it. For me, even the government are support. If anybody in the government corrupting the system, if the president not take action, the next government will complete the action. Corruption that is keeping our country power today. My brother George. So we
But again, in doing so, in doing so, we also expect our court actors to be very careful with what they do. They should have it at the back of their mind that their integrity matters.
So I was saying, George, I'm not saying to you the morning I call one of the program. I say I'm hoping that the judge will be fair. Nobody should indulge somebody because of political reasons, but it should be transparent. Because the thing we're not doing it for individual, my brother John. We are doing it. You gotta say an example, even they want it like in power. Then I fear being it because if they see they want somebody from the past government, if the government don't want to prosecute the next government will come, let them make sure and prosecute it. If they all our money, let it get out of them and give it back to the country so that the country be able to make money for us. If we're not doing my brother John, if you go and make the country continue to go before the way you not get opportunity when government, it means we are for all we're not going nowhere in life. We just continue remaining.
Honestly, thank you.
I don't support any call heart. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's take this person. Hello.
Yeah, my brother George.
Welcome to the show. What's the name from where you call?
Yeah, the name remains Idrissa, and I'm Idrissa Somba.
From where?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I joined from my brother resident.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, George, you made my day, my dear brother. Let me say hi to my senior brother Jala Greview. I know him elsewhere. Yeah, and yeah, extend that greeting.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, my dear brother George. You know, look at an indecent character like John Keyon, the guy who at Mika. How will you it's sad, man. In motorcyclists, you abandon the people because of peanuts. The job that you get at Freeport there, what will it benefit you after 6 years? John Keyo, one on the left, one on the guy. That brother is an indecent character. He doesn't mean well for Mama Liberia. These guys have compromised their integrity for little or nothing, my brother. For all we speak truth to power. Who fear no soul, you come here, you slip into cowardice, be careful about black guy deception, then you abandon your own Liberian brother for Serendunian man. What wrong with John Kenyon? That narrow-minded creature. In fact, I'm thankful. You have my brother is a motorcyclist. Let John Kenyon go there, cowardly, spewing out rubbish.
Thank you, brother. Very, very sad. Thank you. Let's take another person. Hello.
Brother George,
yeah, good afternoon. What's your name? From where you call?
Thanks for the show. And I'm David E. Harry.
David, go ahead.
And I call from Clinton Street.
Go ahead.
Just to follow up on what this previous caller just stated, I think it is wrong to abandon close to 800,000 motorcyclists.
You said?
Only because I think it is wrong to abandon nearly 800,000 motorcyclists across the city because of your personal gain. I'm speaking to Brother John Kenyon.
Go ahead.
I think it is wrong because today you have a job, nobody give you a job. So you've been partial in your advocacy. You abandon all the other motorcyclists and speak not in their interest, only because you are in line with the United Party. For me, I think it's a disservice. Totally disservice. And I'm calling on motorcyclists to not take to the street, listen to your leaders, the people you depend on as leaders to push your case. Lastly, on the issue of our corruption charge here across the country, I think we should not hold people because they have some affiliation with a specific political party. No. Let us hold people accountable across the earth because there is a need to fight corruption and will be holistic. Thank you, Brother John.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your point. Thank you. 0773-419-502. 0773-419-502. Better still, those of you in the counties, you can call us on 0773-978564. 0773-978564. Are the numbers that put your voices through this afternoon on the show. This is Bits and Pieces, and we're here every weekdays, Mondays through Friday at about 2 to 4 in the afternoon. And so we'd like to say welcome if you just join us. We still okay. Let's get this person here quickly. The cash giveaway. Don't forget *799 *20 hash. 2-person play quickly *799 *20 hash. Let's get this person. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. What I want to say concerning the motorcyclists, the incident that happened. This is not political thing. Those people always cause heavy trouble in the city. The trouble that happened where to crime here, they now call people. Hello? Yeah. They incident that occur where to crime here, they now call people from red line to go there and vandalize those booths, those security booths. They don't have right to do that.
Mm-hmm. That we condemn, sir.
The people, okay, fine. The people have feeling for anybody or everybody, or every Liberian. So it should not be a kind of propaganda which is not politics. So correctly, they're bound then. If it's 6 months, no problem.
Mm.
Yeah.
What do you do for living? Sorry for the question, sir. What do you do for living?
What I do for, I'm an agriculture, I'm a gardener.
You are agriculturalist?
Yeah, I'm a gardener.
All right, thank you. So, thank you, I understand. Thank you. Let's get this person on the line. Hello?
Yeah, my brother. Listen to that caller.
Go ahead, my man, make your point. Just forget about it.
Forget. Who damage our country uselessly living. That compromise that whole mentality.
Forget about the man and make your point.
That man sounded very narrow. How will you count the airway to sound like that, George, my brother? What wrong with it? Because you black out man, so you must compromise your integrity. What wrong with this kind of Liberia? What was Liberia change? This slavery mentality. Because you see guy, you count the airway to vomit out arrogance. Then you say the minimum go. Oh, you treat the motorcycle like that.
Thank you.
Too?
Thank you. That's a view. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get another person on the line. Hello. Hello. Welcome. What's your name?
I'm Tony.
Go ahead, Tony. Let's hear you.
That brother that always giving a motorcycle is Satan. Who is the impersonator that colleague talk about?
He said?
This be my one. I mean, the fellow who is talking about who is the impersonator for the motorcycle. It's our this to be my one. that money favor, all issue things that they should forget about any other thing, but rather they should deal with it because you don't want that question to go on man through us. And that guardian that just talk just now. It's your thing. If they having to be out all the time living in a community, you don't know that it's possible that they go on a farm to go speak, job for them to get livelihood to go sell. They feel like they should have the children for more than 6 months. So it's like you someone who don't have a child, there's one saying that you don't get human feeling.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. You made a point. Thank you. That the man on the point. That's how the man feels. But for me, sometimes we should be looking at the numbers of people that are involved. Like the guy said the other day, Trogon will be here asking the same question as to the estimated numbers of motorcyclists just in Monrovia. Man, if you calculate the number just motorcyclists, I'm not talking about the numbers of members in the family and all of that, or their family members. Will not take that into consideration. Just the motorcyclists, there will be over 20,000. There are over 20,000 cyclists. If not 20, we'll be talking about maybe 15. Around 15 to 20 motorcyclists, 20,000 motorcyclists. Let's take for instance each of the motorcyclists, they have a child. Let's just say a child. We're not talking about 2-3 children now, no. Do the calculation. If you have even 10,000 motorcyclists, you know how many persons you telling them to be hungry, to be jobless and doing nothing. So it threatens, it undermines the security sector of the country. Let's get this person. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's the name? From where you call? You live on the show.
My name is Tim David. I call from Ponchema, Lofa County.
From Lofa County. Go ahead. Let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, brother. Thank you too very much for the discussion this afternoon. My brother, we are in trouble in the country. We are proceeding wrongly. If we see the wrong, we will not be able to tell the Liberian people what is happening in the country, my brother. We got government officials, they will go on radio, they will say the country is better, the country is proceeding because they are carrying water to Ababodu, they are carrying water to Grenku, they are carrying water to Lofa, all the kind of things they will be saying on the people, brother. No job opportunity for the young people. Today we in Ponchema market, brother, if I tell you, if I fall in we make it in the market, I say. We expect our leaders to be doing something for us. Motorcyclists, if they try to consult some of our will even in church and carry that place there and protest for the kind of thing that's going on in the country. And then you're proceeding well. What is proceeding on the labor, brother? You come to power, you say you empower the young people. Look at the kind of young people around. You say you want to hear anything, go check out what they are discussing of politics. You call, no, I'm not staying in the country. What is proceeding on the labor, brother? Some of our parents we go in the war. There was no here, no pay, we never educate ourselves. But to let them out to an employee again, then today we'll start being a struggle and then proceeding all the people. People are proceeding for the brother. Your people, you'll be talking to the people. If the men are selecting the go, look at how it will be disaster in the country. And someone will not regret for it.
My man, that's what the finance minister said. We should continue to pray. Let there be praying.
No praying here.
Not rescue now, but a prayer the solution now.
To the point of my majesty, but my majesty, people told me they're passing going for you, going to the brother, holy. What is in the go pay on? That's a repeat to the bride, no pay on. When your Bible is going to there wasn't the people passing going for you. What about you on the depot? No job at all about the young people.
All right.
Thank you very much for the program, my brother. I too blessed, man.
Thank you. I understand. I feel your pain. I understand why it is. Doing business and things are tough, then I'm buying. But honestly, things are very tough. Imagine. Things are tough. And then you tell the people, young people, who feel that, yes, that's the only means they can get to, or they can use to get a $5 to get a daily meal, to get them out of the street. Also, you have a country where you have one president who's not in charge. You have a country where the president is not in charge. The issue of job opportunities is not being created for our people. Things are tough. Rest price has increased. Everything is on the increase in Liberia. The price of commodities has increased. Whatever you think about, if you go to the market today, they've increased. And people are not buying, but people are increasing the market. Or the prices of the market. Then the guys, what they do, they get at $1,000 at the end of the day. They get at $1,500 at the end of the day. To cater to their family, you say you leave from there, you go back. You go. Some of them, they arrest their motorbikes. They arrest the guys' motorbike. The interesting part of Gregory Kuma and his guys, they can say it. Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon, George.
Yeah, good afternoon. You call from under the street light?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Peter David Castle, call from under the street light in Lower Johnsonville.
Peter, go ahead.
For the first native discussion this afternoon. George, you see, he said the best weapon that an oppressor can use is the mind of the oppressed. You see, the guys are using John Keon to oppress because they realize that he has a very limited mind. He's completely deformed, and that's why the government is using him to oppress the motorcyclists. And let me tell this to the motorcyclists: they should not be deterred. They should not be intimidated by any government official, including Gregory Kuma. Whatsoever political action they feel that they can take, we stand with them, we are with them. The government is not powerful more than any other citizen in Liberia here. Because these guys are very much care, they don't care about the citizen. Then they said they came to govern. How human being will be wickedly murdered by the police? Then people come and want to sugarcoat something here. Then you expect us to say, oh, the motorcyclists, they are reckless. Where are you leaving the police? We all must run motorcyclists around Morovia and 85, and we know how the police are treating these guys. Is that a strange thing to us that the police are very much untrained? They were the one that provoked the incident that occurred on that particular day. So the government should take the responsibility and release the motorcyclists so that they can go and earn their daily meal. Because everything, this government is an incapacitated government. They will not do anything that will benefit the party. So what I mean, 1 year plus, the guy cannot show a single project. Look at the similar thing they did in Guantanamo to go delegate a 3 hand pump in Bapuru. That's completely shameful. And when I saw that video, I said, but the government are totally failed. And the Liberians are in serious problem.
My man, I think at 250,000. And Mo said at 250,000.
Yes, Mo Ali is very, very corrupt. So you just eat that money.
Thank you.
You know how many hand pumps are built around Johnsonville here?
Thank you.
And I don't even think that I've done anything.
Thank you.
Then the whole government will build 3 hand pumps. And took the president from here, similar state to go and dedicate that time.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mo Ali ate that money. Mo Ali is very much corrupt.
Thank you. Let's get another person on the line. Hello, what's your name? From where you call?
Yeah, this is Saturday. We are joining for Basel.
Saturday from Grand Basel. Go ahead. You're live on the show. Let's hear you.
Yeah, let me commend you for the show this afternoon. A topic on discussion. You see, my brother, look, yeah, the country, I don't know where we're heading in the country. No, the country is a country by law. For the regime, a particular regime, I don't even know. But you know, the thing the regime praying for it to come to the country, it will go after them.
My man, from rescue that prayer now. So let's continue to pray.
My brother, it will go after them. We pray that it will go after them. It will not come to the Liberian. Yeah, my brother, my man. Those people get wicked man for people, my man. How will you come to power and you still brutal lying on your citizens and put you into power? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, Gregory Kuma, The way he treating the Liberia people, and Boaka sitting there, President Boaka sitting there looking at the young man who don't last in the citizen, who making yesterday, who making out of president. What sense it made? That kind of man, you can't take him on the job. Take the man on the job. The man is not a Liberian that know about police.
Honestly.
The man is not a man that know about police. Take the man from there and put somebody there. Not every day people beating on people in a country, my man, the international community will not take the government serious. That's different.
Honestly, thank you.
Yeah, thank you this afternoon.
Thank you. Star 799 star 20 hash. Only two person will play two times quicker. Then I do the draw. I give her 10,000. Hello. Okay, let's get it pressing. Hello.
Hello, Mr. White.
Hello. What's your name? You're live on the show. Let's hear you.
Thank you for picking me in this afternoon. This is the voice of PSI, and I join you from Tokyo District 4.
Peter Sa, go ahead from District 4.
Before I let my thought, basically, let me just provide you with little information. The actual rider of a motorbike.
Are you a motorcyclist?
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
We are actually around 35,000 people who are physically on a motorbike.
Wow.
But you know the interesting part about it?
Mm-hmm.
There are other guys who watch the motorbike. Every corner you see creek, you see some guys that watching motorbike. They are part of this industry.
So you take it mute on the minute or two, eh? That's what the police doing.
Yes, this industry is second to the extractive industry in Liberia. Just take your pen and paper and just do your research. They have about to train you too. Besides those guys who watch the motorbike, there are other guys who pass our tire. Besides the guys who fix our motorbike tire, there are other guys who work on the engine and do all the mechanical stuff. Just check it around. Those many garages you see, they work on the motorbike. Just check it. They are one of the car garages. Just do your check. Besides those guys, there are people who import the motorbike. Besides the import photos, there are people who sell the bag who are the real dealers, and there are other sub dealers honor those real dealers. Besides them, there are people they are called the Strap Association. Mm-hmm. They are the ones who can take the old one and strap it when we are tired with it. So this is all kind of industry that this government is just lazy to regulate. This industry is providing immensely. The dealers pay tax. They rather pay tax. Everyone who are in this industry pay tax. But I just hear those lazy Liberia people who are very reckless, making all kind of reckless statement on air. If you get regulated sector, you will get benefit from the sector. But being that the men who is at the whim of power, who I know that he got degree in business management, that is the actual area our party got degree. Nobody in the party can take their life. You just put the one business that this party managed successfully that survived under him.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get another pressing. Hello.
George.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah?
The minute DMB go is there to be business, right?
But go ahead, but you need a paper. Go ahead, let's hear you.
But George, my brother, Juisa, I believe the rescue mission has turned to prayer mission.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow, this is hard, man. So this government is extremely incompetent. That's what they are trying to tell. The guys are incompetent, but they don't know how to make wild allegations when they're in the opposition. Why Unity Party? Why will you be so incompetent? You put nothing in place as a government. They got them all yelling, screaming against our leader, our loving leader, President George Manning. We are. Now they come here, they slip into cowardice, they can't do anything. You get more than our hungry and rare, queen and full gas. But they can't have more like get car. They like gas. So now the men riding hardcore vehicle now. They may feeding people, but they say they are feeding. Now what the guys still don't know.
Thank you.
They must know hungry. They must know hungry. So during $50 US, it was tough for Amos 20, $50 US. But Amos now, they made a people now, they made a top shatter. But God damn, man, who there?
Thank you.
Who they speak truth to power? Who get time for government job? I have my own money. But I will speak truth to power to beat senses in this evil geniuses that came into our country to damage us. You know, damage Liberia even all.
Thank you.
Fight you people politically, intellectually. Now going home. You know, they will get General Board making it talking about bringing war in our country when they win election. We'll not be there. That. We'll beat you intellectually and kick you out 2029. These narrow-minded Unity Party people.
Thank you.
It's sad, man. George.
Thank you. Thank you. You've made a point. Thank you. Thank you so much. You've made a point. One person play one time and let the other person play 2 times quickly. Then we'll do the draw. Star 799 star star 799 star 20 hash. Star 799 star 20 hash. Play with $200 Liberian dollars, and you win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. Star 799 star 20 hash. Play with just $200 Liberian dollars, and then you get 10,000. Sign on. And that says, God, please bless JNB. Please help JNB rather. Mary Tule says, good afternoon. I'm following you from New Georgia Estate. Josiah Mati Nyeswe. Is that Nyeswe? He says, thanks for the topic that is being discussed today. I'm following from Kakata City, Maigibi County. The issue of making Monrovia a no-go zone for cyclists is a serious threat to the survival of many of our brothers who are involved in bike riding. Wow. Trogon, just use this side. Say this way. And we can just go through all the comment here, all of the comments here. And Sanon Enza says, George, to be honest, I did not expect this government to mix the ethics of good governance. Asata Milad says, good afternoon, brother George. I'm watching live from Red Light. Good to be on the show. And God favor Lawrence Thomas say, I'm watching from Cinco. Peter Wonders say, man with us on. Okay, right. Thank you. So let's take this piece when we come back, and then we'll bring our guests on the screen. Like I said, Peter, did I say Peter? No. But Trogon will be our guest this afternoon on the show. Let's take this piece right here. To be right back.
Dance, yeah. Tata, yes, nah. I have told you before that, baby, you bad. Yeah. Look at your body. Look at your body. See, look at your body. Look at your body. Look at your body. Look at your body.
Queen B, hottest chick in LIB. How can you compare yourself to me? A queen bee wanna be, you can never be me. I've been around the world, now I'm back again. I'm the real deal, let the war begin. I'm 3-star general, this your funeral. You compare to me, you nothing but a flop. My flow still tight, get that right. Yeah, you been talking blah blah blah. Look when you sit down, I'ma shut you down. How dare you conspire to attack my empire? You in a competition when it comes to the game. No comparison when it comes to the name. They ain't talk to Dubai. I ride first class, champagne in glass. Just at the jackpot. Back girl on this track, just
And of course, welcome back to the program right here this afternoon. Welcome back to the show right here this afternoon. Welcome back to the show right here, and we try to set up. Like I said, Trocon is our guest. But 1 minute, it's like I have to take this break. Let me go for this break and just set the camera quickly. Let me take this break and set the camera quickly to be right back.
Left, right. Look Look at your body, see, look at your body, look at your body,
My boots got you confused, you know, but you in the mood, I'm fine.
The man Daniel George making his own contribution right here on the show. It's good to be back on the show right here this wonderful Friday afternoon. And like I said, our guest this afternoon on the show is Trogon Gray, and Trogon is the president of Sumtu. Is it Sumtu or Sumtu or something like that? Yeah. So Trogon is here as our guest. We'll talk about we'll talk about too many things. Yeah. Trogon is here. Trogon, good afternoon. Welcome. How is it?
Well, again, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you to the Volkswagen family. Thank you to the CEO, Februay Sherry Jr.
Yeah, you have to come close to the table. Yeah, just come a bit close.
Yeah. And so I want to say thank you to the CEO of this unique institution, Februay Sherry. Thank you to the listening audience. Thank you to our motorcyclists out there who bags are banned in Pande. Thank you to different civil society groupings that have been adding their part to make sure that our issue is resolved. I just want to say thanks to everyone that are following this program and your listener out there.
I'm told you guys met Senator, is it Momo Saros?
Yes.
Where you guys had a meeting?
So on yesterday we had a meeting at the Liberia Senate with Senator Momo Saros, who is the committee chair on national security and defense. In our meeting, Senator Weston Garfini was also in attendance. Senator Dillon, Senator Sir Joseph. So there were other lawmakers that attended that meeting, and we discussed the format of our institution, basically about this restriction on our people.
What is it? What discussed?
So basically, we spoke about one, the issue about the police decision to ban our people from accessing the main street. We spoke about the issue about the action of some of our colleagues who got angry and took the wrong way by taking the law in their hands. We spoke about the police approach, the manner and form in which they constantly harass our people. We spoke about the police action that led to our colleagues' death. So we talk about police brutality. There are a lot of issues, most especially things that are affecting motorcyclists.
Okay.
And so there are a lot of issues we spoke about yesterday.
So what did the guy say to you?
So yesterday we started a conversation, and we just, I don't want to say conclude, but we just came for another meeting at the Liberia National Police Headquarters. And the police have agreed to release our people back.
Okay.
Which were, I think, 3rd or 4th on our demand. And there were other issues that the police could not agree to, which we are still talking. Who knows what between now and tomorrow they are going to reconsider, because one of the things our people keep talking about is the issue about the ban on our people.
Okay.
And so today's meeting, that issue about banning our people from accessing the road was not concluded. The police agreed.
So meaning they've not lifted the ban on you guys yet?
No, they have not lifted the ban. Or they told us that we should go and have a meeting, because I told them, because our decision, I'm just the medium in which their decision is being expressed to the public.
Okay.
It is not a yellow machine decision. There is the decision. There is a resolution that was passed a vast majority of motorcyclists in most around the country, over 20,000 motorcyclists I'm talking about.
Okay.
So is that a decision because I'm privileged to be the leader and go and meet leaders of the country and say, yeah, this is, I mean, I should just take decision on their behalf, most especially when it will not favor them. For me, I won't do that. So what we agree to is that since the police have agreed to free our people back and the issue about lifting the ban, they want it back to be released first before they discuss it. We can have a conversation with our people.
They want the motorbikes that were arrested be released, or what?
They want the bike that were arrested to be released first, and then we can now start with the discussion about lifting the ban. And so I discussed with the leaders on the table that look, this is not my decision. There is not a yellow machine quest. There is the decision of the motorcyclists, the mass motorcyclists out there who are going to bear hungry, which children cannot go to school, who are feeling the pinch of this identical restriction, who use over $300 to purchase to register their bags. It is about them, it is not about me. And so I can't be a leader that will compromise the interests of my people. Never. If they will reconsider the decision to say, oh, they want to give the government some chance so they can look at the issue about lifting the ban, that must be in their decision. It must not be a yellow machine decision. So what we agree on is that we will meet with our people on tomorrow by 10. Latest, the meeting is going to be ending by 12.
So one thing. So now the motorcyclists, they put in their bags that were arrested by the LNP should firstly be handed over to them before you conclude with the lifting of the ban on your motorcyclist.
So that was a recommendation from the Senate Committee on Transportation headed by Senator Sir Joseph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of the motorcyclists.
No. Come on. We have a mass meeting on tomorrow. That was a recommendation from the Senate Committee on Transportation, like I said. And so they told us that we should relax the protest. And so we can still have a conversation. But Chief, it's almost 2 weeks now. We are back. I hate to say this, but there is a clear violation of our right. I don't see any way else I can say this. Somebody pay up to $300 just to distinguish algorithm to show that difference, that we are the ones that are in compliance. There are thousands of them in the community who are not registered their back. But then you borrow everybody say our back in the community, Chief. If you reach to Famuma, for example,
there was the essence of you guys going through the process now.
Thank you. So there were our people anger coming from. Let's agree some of our colleagues got angry, they took the law in their hand. But should we be paying large because of other people's action? So that's our disagreement. So like I said,
someone say crime is not transferable.
Again, never, no country in the world that ever happened. Never. So, but for the decision of, okay, y'all wait there, but we're waiting, what our people will be eating? There are people who students who kids cannot go to school. There are people who say they restrict on our movement. They're families, they don't go home. Because when you go home, Jim Bob waiting for you gotta carry a biscuit, you gotta carry a candy. Some of them are switch their phone. Some of their phones are being poor already because they gotta provide livelihood for the people. And then motorcycles that we ride, look, it is the only means of livelihood we have. These are the things we're talking about. Our issue is not about us proving a point, know that we are strong. No, it's not about strength, it's not about power. All we are saying to the government, our people who motorcycle are registered, who are in full compliance with the law, who have driver lesson, everything to their disposal. Why are you denying them? Because of few people action. So what are you saying here now? What's the essence? Why you register there in the first place? So what the suggestion would be, okay, we'll pack your money together. All of you are registered back. Over 7 million. You come for your money. Or you're going to the community. These are conversations that you should be talking about. But they say our people should just be waiting, permanently waiting for somebody to agree. Even though it's a violation of our right, there are a lot of options on the board and we are going to use them. So tomorrow meeting, if our people decide, of course that will be our decision.
So why if the police cannot drop the ban that were placed on you motorcyclists from now to Monday, do we expect to see you guys coming up in your numbers to protest?
Chief, I just told you we're having a meeting tomorrow, a mass meeting. Like I said, our decision is not a yellow machine decision. You know, many people try to present the picture like I'm a young man that love violence. Hey, you know, oh wow, yellow machine. And they are made it to I gotta be using face and mouse and be hiding my face. They are getting me a fair. Oh, like the yellow machine man there, the yellow machine man there. No, come on. There are thousands of young people out there who depend on us to speak for them. And we will never ever compromise the interest of our people. Never. No amount of intimidation. Never. We will never compromise the interest. We are never compromise the interest of our people, and we will never compromise their interest. And that's why tomorrow we will be meeting at Vocal Mission. We invited the senator to come and talk to the people, see the condition of our people, see what they've been going through since last week Wednesday. Hey man, if you have rent to pay within 2 weeks time, or you want to pay rent this called Sunday, and the only source of income that you have is that motorcycle, where you will take the money from? So when they phone that I don't there anymore, yeah, I left in poor. What are you talking here? We take pay every day. For the government, all people use all institutions, they take pay every 31 days. For all motorcycles, we take pay every day. Every day, Jimbo receive basket and Kenny. Every day, my girlfriend receive full money. We take pay every blessing day. So if you calculate that almost 10 days, right? From last week Wednesday to today, that 10 days you're talking about, we have not taken pay. So I don't go home. Because the responsibility we have on our shoulders is huge. They're there for me. They're there for the thousands of young people who are feeling it, who are feeling so terrible about the government decision. To make matter worse, to allow the people to rest on our back, and because of few people action. Amen. Amen. Some people say they won't come enter. So they will not rest on our back. Okay, no problem in the community. But then the people want to the high and you burn it.
And I'm told there are others who even did their registration twice.
Of course, but we read the story where at the Ministry of Transport, there were people there.
Some people even pay documents. Some people even pay more than the 300.
That was more than $300. So all we are asking the government to do is to uphold the Constitution. We are not asking for favor. We know it is a government responsibility.
You think we're breaching the Constitution?
About Article 17, Article 1, you are aware of freedom of movement, right? You can't deny people who in fact, people who are standing, who are in good standing. What a very new law, what the Constitution, and then you want ban them. Do you know how many motorcycles are arrested? Just 5 were arrested on that day. Since when they say they are not generally walking by land, oh, you don't know? Are you part of the regular motorcycle that ride motorbike as a livelihood? You use your bike to go cover the very tourists around, right? There are people who went and legislature who motorcycle were also arrested. There are some civilian officers too who were arrested. There are people who are going on arrested because of their technical reach. This is a violation. They know all of what we can talk in. See, for me, I just wish the director of police and the government can see the rationale behind our quest. This is about real strong. This is about the survival. This is about the laughing war. Thousands of young people out there.
What you want to say to the LNP before we move on to statement yesterday? What you want to say to the LNP as it relates to the ban they place on you guys? What you want to say specifically to them? Because I'm told that leaders of the Senate and others are having conversation with you guys, appealing to you guys to let go the protest on Monday. And some of the guys are pressurizing you as well, especially heading the cyclist. What do you want to say to the LNP?
So we are asking the LNP that we are always said. In fact, we are begging. We are on our knees. We are begging. We know You have a constitutional responsibility to protect lives and property. We are aware that you have all the sophistication. But what become of the very safety you're talking about? What happens? It is 10 days now. Parents have not gotten food to eat. We are parents too. Oh, we ride motorcycle. We are parents. We have our kids. You deny parents or having access to their livelihood. Amen. We are asking you, please. And you have all of the solutions to our safety. You can't be starving us. Eh? You have just launched a whole country starvation. That's why you are done. Do you know how many people going to be hungry? Do you know how many businesses in Central Monrovia have not made even $2,000 and restrictions were imposed on us? It's a clear violation. We are begging the police and the government of Liberia. I don't know how. So I found a way to probably sugarcoat it or probably I can say far too whatever way. But there's too much.
So if it is not lifted automatically, because I'm told I saw the released the LNP that they are aware of the protest on Monday, and some of your friends circulated. They are set and ready. Some have said if it is not lifted, they are set and ready to take the street on Monday. If it is not done from now to Monday, do we expect to see you guys out? If even some of your colleagues go to the meeting tomorrow and agree that you guys should take the street?
I don't want you to be assuming. Tomorrow meeting, I invite the press to be there. Whenever I'm having meeting, I would love for the press to be there. Because, look, we are talking about over 20,000 young people who survive on motorcycle. So, I mean, it can just be, no, that decision is going to be the people's decision. I don't want to preempt.
Okay.
Who purchase their motor? Who pay more than $300 to register? They are the ones who have females at home like every day. Say what kind of number you say the people ban, they pay for the ban. Your parents at home, I don't need you to no excuses. They don't care, right? You think when your child going to school, your child is leading to you, your mother is getting it. That can't it. So they don't care. So you think about the family pressure they are going through. You know what I mean? Take example, somebody take go and tell no a $1,000 and put it for bar. Give it to you as a motorcyclist. And say they $1,000 about it bar. I think they will be taking care of my children. He said because of salary again, now you know. You go down there, go there, put it in the bar. That means everything to you. Do you know the brand you are added to the responsibility? Your partner never take the bar because he wants the branding or that load to be reduced on him. The little salary you take it is not enough. There are hundreds of security personnel who have motorcycle because the salary can sustain them. You think that one group of people, you think when we're talking about people talking, you think that on the motorcycle that you can see probably in the jacket? Do you know how many security personnel that use a mobile in the evening to also? You think just about you? No! There are a lot of people connected to the motorcycle sector. They get set up, for example. They paper dealer, for example. What post set up, for example? Why are they talking here? Students! So, our peaceful assembly on Monday is to demand the government to do the right thing. Because you know when they will start crying, and you go to come to where, when you live in Chisa, you will need more to bring to the bus parking. You will need more to bring on the put up where you see car. So when you will not come to the radio station. So it is the thing that we are going to mount the pressure on. Because they are the direct beneficiaries of these services. So that's why we have agreed that we are going to be packing our motorbike. And trust me, after our meeting, we pray so the government can live on this ban. No, it's okay. No, I can feel too bad because I have followed motorcyclists in their thousands and nobody passed through the rest of bar. You wait at Ministry of Transport when they're doing the bar registration. That's what I'm looking at for me. People practically taking comment to gain them money. You think they have money they left, they get used for the money? Because you know why people develop on the ground. So government they pay, they won't pay, they want the poor pay all, man. You know what people actually putting everybody?
Do you know this John fellow who yesterday addressed Mika, and he made some statements that actually undermines your advocacy, or that undermines your pending protest in Monrovia. He has cautioned motorcyclists not to be, or not to listen to you. In fact, the entire thing about protest is being driven, according to him, by a political party, and the guys should listen to him. They should sit and should not come with motorbike on the route. He started comparing Liberia to other countries. The other countries, you go, you don't see motorbikes, on the street. The police should not live ban on the motorcyclists. You motorcyclists, in fact, you should remain home and just be home. Do you know this John fella? In fact, let's begin from there. What do you know him?
Yeah, I know him. John is an assistant director of logistics at the National Port Authority.
Oh, he works in this government.
Yeah, he's a government official. That's why I'm tending to believe that the government is interested in chaos. This is the first time I've seen for a government, a whole government.
But he's a government official. Then they call him, or he call himself.
We are talking about trade union here.
Yeah.
We are talking about trade union. You take a senior government official. To come, I mean, how is it even possible for a government official to be a trade union here? Are we government body? So there are a lot of people that we have received credible information that the government is interested in chaos. And that's why they're using John Kenyon to go all around to be impersonating as the president of the motorcyclists. I defy John Kenyon any day to go to any motorcycle parking lot in Montreal, including a two-way junction, to have one meeting, to just call a group of motorcyclists in a number at least 10 to talk to them. John Kenyon is working with the government. He's working against the motorcyclists. There's a very fellow who's trying to know what's wrong. What are you talking about? The government keep parading with him. What are you saying here? So trade union now is another autonomous agency. What are you saying here? Is it so that government can choose who to be president of motorcyclists? So the government need to. I mean, the president Parker cannot country to run. These are the things should be allowing some of the officials to be doing. Why should a government official go at a mega press? And go announce himself as president of motorcyclists? He come and say as assistant director. You don't see he's a former motorcyclist. If I appreciate the president to give him job, I will appreciate the president to empower our people. But you can't use one of us that keep more us against our interests. He's not a motorcyclist. That's an open secret. He's an assistant director of logistics at the National Port Authority.
You think he's been paid to make?
No, he's defending his salary. He's defending his salary. That's what they told, because he came from the sector now. So if you not thought one was sacking. But the reality is John is not a motorcyclist. He's not working with any motorcycle union like bro.
But he's in the government.
He's working. But you'll be assistant minister, you'll be assistant director at the National Port Authority. You think about motorcycle people? You think about motorcycle where? If you're making your money, you better about 3,000 US. So he's only been used against our interests. And that's why I keep warning John that John need to stop. You're a young man. You have a long way to go. Don't allow the Asian politician to put you in trouble with your friends. Your next making take care of your family is okay. Don't allow them to be taking you carry to one minute you say, well, now you're president. Your own president where? So for me, I don't want to dignify John. But for John to even say that politician behind our plain peaceful assembly.
That's how you feel. That's what he said.
Chief, if your livelihood, take for example, if your salary here is delayed, it's going to take the 31 days. Eh? And I tell you, one day enter another day, the 15th day, you'll be clapping, eh? Do you need politician? Eh? To come to you and tell you, say, my go for it? Eh? When your salary is delayed or it is denied, do you need politicians to tell you, say, go to your HR and work? I say, why your salary not with you? So I'm not going to dignify that young man. I think he's lost, and there's a need that somebody help find him. He's lost.
Okay, let's take few calls. Let's hear from a few of those listening to the show this afternoon. You're listening to Chokon. Great. He has spoken. He has spoken about their pending protest. You listen to him. The guy have said they are having a meeting tomorrow. They just met yesterday. They met with some leaders of the Liberian Senate, and today they met with some senators as well and leaders of the Liberian National Police. You listen to him. You have questions. You have comments, recommendation. We can hear you. Let's take this person. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello, how you coming on?
I'm okay. What's the name for what you call?
Yeah, this is Saturday. We have one more again from Basel.
Saturday, go ahead from Grand Basel. Let's hear you.
Yeah, let me commend your studio. Yeah, let me commend your studio girl in studio. Chokon, Mr. Chokon.
Go ahead.
Mr. Chokon, I feel your pain. You see, that is the deception we talk about in Liberia. The deception we talk about, that's on there. How will somebody be working at a free pool? They go sign agreement to the government that they should take motorcycles on the street. And mind you, the government, they go to the government. The motorcycles in Liberia, they are men. The motorcycle fall into chaos in the country because a motorcycle get outside. Government get security in Monrovia there. It will bring chaos in the country. So they should put the gun back on the street. Because a people for a man to live on your heart, then you can get raped by the land. A people. So they must share breaking common without the problem in the country. Because a motorcycle get outside will be bad. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's hear from this person. Hello.
Well done again, John.
I'm okay. What's the name?
Thank you, my brother. My name is Ali Patikuma. I'm making family. I'm going around the car where to see.
Ali, go ahead.
Just let me commend you for the program. But John, I got a later about John. You see, I want to say thanks to you because by calling on your show or on your station is a privilege. It's not all right.
I mean, go ahead, man.
We get insult on the show, job, or other people call it, insult us because we call on the show to disagree. So I think it's hard to have to call on the show to be honest.
I mean, go ahead. Make your point. Let's hear you.
Yeah, let me get my brother. Great. For somebody, we see your opinion. But you see, development, transformation, it comes with pain, my brother.
Is that a development? You feel it's a development?
I see that it's a system that coming in this country that all of people they go outside country, they take it for your city, they want to bring it in our city. Today, my brother.
So how do you expect these guys to survive now? Is the government creating jobs opportunities for the young people?
Also, Rallo is very big that the guy can go in all places, they want that they need money.
But the government getting the people jobless. Is that the motorcyclist? But how do you expect them to survive now? And why you collected the $300 from the guys?
I said to you, Motor is very big that the guy can roll up places and make good money.
Then why collect? Hello, will you listen to me? Then why the government will collect $300 from the guys for them to come to the city? Then at the end of the day, you say you telling them to leave and you can't reform that $300 US.
I don't know why in the world you can go wrong with nobody now register. Because for you have to register.
But you guys, hello. Hello, are you aware that it is not all the motorcyclists that did that registration?
They say all motorbikes register.
No, listen to me. Okay. Thank you. Not all the motorcyclists did their registration. The ones that did not do their registration are the ones that you see the community because they not have their driver license, they not get a helmet, they not do their registration, they not get their documents. I didn't want you to see the community. But the ones that are on the main route, applying in the streets, that the legitimate motorcyclists in there, I want to go me well. So they pay money. Not free thing. And so if you don't want the people to apply the street no longer, you don't want Them be seeing on the street, give people money.
Yeah, good afternoon, Joyce and Trucom.
Castle, go ahead for under the street lights.
Yeah. Cover another street and Peter the Castle. Let me say thanks to Trucom. And people did well. I need a meeting with the lawmaker. But all I can tell you, Trucom, and then people should not depend on those lawmakers that people met. They are not going to help because they are all and a misleader. So whatsoever decision that you have decided to institute, I'll make the government to release your bike and bring your bike on the street and to look for your daily bread. You'll institute that particular process on Monday. People should not be deterred by those distractors. Let me tell you, you can't talk about development, then you're taking people from industry there, and that's development. So when Monday we institute a radical action against this particular government, that is also a national transformation that will be bringing as the exception of the Unity Party. Yeah, guys. So Choko, people should not be deterred. Those lawmakers were not going to help. Let me put that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's get another person on the line. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome. What's your name? From where you call?
From Conway. Second, let me be bold to you. Those guys you see calling, denigrating you guys, they don't mean well for this country because we use the motorcyclists to commute from different locations. And those guys, during the time you see the crime rate was so high. Mm-hmm. The crime rate was so high, but now, being that they are riding the motorbikes, you see the prices are going down. So those guys that are condemning today because they are supporting the government and they are killing our brothers, if they don't want for us to ride motorbikes, let them provide trucks. You think that those guys are happy to be riding motorbikes? No, they are not happy.
Yeah,
they are
sure.
not happy. But let me be bold, some of them, they are educated, some of them, they are master degree holders that they don't have jobs, that's why they are on motorbikes.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Let's get another present. Good afternoon. You're live on the show. Let's hear you.
Hello, Mr. Wade.
Yeah. What's up?
Thank God. This is the voice of Peter Ty, and I once again join you from Tokyo District.
Go ahead, Peter. You're live on the show.
You see, we talk about lawlessness and not willing to go back to and feeling. That is exactly why that thorough game of this government gets you out. You do guys are low. People will be taking for intern. In order for you to run intern, you must be in compliance. You must do X, Y, and Z. You must specific the set or particular location. If you want to run there, you show your bar, do this, do that. Then you can't tell the public mislead the public because you are doing the scratch and you are on call of regular salary. You got all kind of things.
Man, that's an allegation. Thank you.
But with the strategy and saying reckless things, that's how you talk.
Thank you.
So reckless things.
Thank you. Let's get another person. Hello. Okay, let's get this person. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. What's your name? From where you call? Okay, let's get this other person from the line. Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm okay. Welcome. What's your name? From where you call, sir?
Well, my name is Professor Senior Khan from Grand Basel.
From Grand Basel. Let's hear you.
Yeah, you cannot say this victory.
Go ahead.
Oh, you see, the government did not mean well for us. They all rule in the country. They took $300 US from the people. What do you expect? How do you expect for the people to survive? No job. What do you expect for the people to go? They must see. When they will to see the government. Hello. Let's watch and see. We are getting there. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Hello.
Yes, hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome. What's your name?
Yes, I'm Tato Kama and I join you from Brazil.
You live. Let's hear you.
Okay, I want to say thank you to Brother Trugon who have been fighting for we the motorcyclists and Brother Williams. I just want to ask you guys if you not be detailed. And you as a journalist, some people are calling they are not motorcyclists. They are just caring about time we have to make our contribution. What the government is doing is not fair. They have denied us our right
And others are saying Monrovia is not the only place to go and run back and other things. They don't even know what we go through. You can't run back in the community, you even generate 1,000 or 1,500. It's very difficult. That was the reason they make us to register our back, insure the back, obtain driver license, and whatsoever required document that we needed to get, we get all. But some Liberian National Police, they are in the habit of allowing those that do not have the required document to come to the town, so that when they are arrested and ask for document, if they don't have the document, they will collect money from them. That's what they are doing. They were the one that contributed to that violent act that took place.
Thank you.
So please, I beg you, Trevor, please, I need your number so that I can mobilize the manpower from the Broadway end so we can join you for the people march on Monday, please. Please do that.
Thank you. Just keep following. Yeah, keep following. Thank you. And hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. What's your name?
I'm Ian BM calling from Vanjama City.
From Vanjama Lofa, 30 seconds. Let's hear you.
You know, every drastic so you know, drastic treatment.
Yeah, I got a better yes.
The phone let it go on to the high end morning. If you don't put a blood issue, you phone that morning. Then after for too much compromise, there are so many children where they live on motorcycles to something and that in their family. So the government kind of making more out of the people here. If you're not going to plan it, you better get the full money. That type of compromise, if they get the full money, then they move on the stream on Monday. If they're right, if they're constitutional right, they need to forget all that in the very law. If they are not going to express their grievances. Thank you.
Too many calls coming in, and I can't take all the calls, to be honest. Chogon Kimle, so that one, but hello.
Hello, Mr. High.
Yeah, what's up? Go ahead, sir. What's your name from where you join us? Let's hear you.
Yeah, go out on your my first name is my name, and day afternoon I join you from Ghana restaurant.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
Let me tell you to my thanks and appreciation to my brother Chuka Great Institute. Because really, I beg you well for the most sacrifice. So I've been following you for time to time.
Go ahead.
You know, the main reason really I come from, you know, the day most sacrifice get to know what for there, they will pay John where he belongs. Because it makes no sense. You want 8,000 to allow Jockey to move freely in the street to go to the university to talk about no company? Whatever. This man, Jockey is not a massacre. He is a former massacre. Right now, he had a council does. Then when you push to allow him to be merciful, Jockey is a common official. But the day you get to know what people, you will know what to do to Jockey. You can't tell me say you are 8,000, you don't know what you want to talk about there. Then you allow it to be more free to talk about nothing with company.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to read this document. This is a letter from the Ministry of Justice to the motorcyclist. I see CDFK/DMEA the Ministry of Justice 2025 Port of Liberia, February 27, 2025. That was yesterday. George G. Williams Sr., Vice President for Rider Welfare, Supreme Motorcycles Transport Union of Liberia, or SUMTU. Dear Mr. Williams, we present our compliments and hereby acknowledge receipt of a letter dated February 26, 2025, in which you informed the Ministry of Justice about your desire to engage in a peaceful march on March 5th, 2025 to present your petition. The Ministry of Justice is pleased to inform you that your communication has been forwarded to the Inspector General of the Liberian National Police, Colonel Gregory Kuma, for consideration. Accordingly, kindly liaise with the police to ensure that the appropriate modalities are worked out to facilitate a play match. Thanks for your kind cooperation. Kind regards, Councillor Charles D.F. Camo II, Deputy Minister of Justice for Economic Affairs and Acting Minister of Justice or Attorney General Republic of Liberia. This letter came from the Ministry of Justice notifying you guys that They're aware of the protest and they want you to link with the police. But you listen to the call-outs. Let's hear you.
So again, like I said, almost everybody is affected from the action of the police denying or restricting our people's movement. I want to see that color appear on almost all of the radio stations. I want to see that person that agree with the police decision. I have not.
No, one person just called and they were supporting it compared to other countries.
One person, fine, that's good. So I said that to mean that almost everybody in this country is connected to motorcycle one way or the other, right? You either have a friend or a brother or a sister, one way or the other, or you use this motorbike one way or the other. We are connected to almost everybody. Denying or restricting our movement, it's not just us. Take your camera in the street right now. Go see a number of people that are so angry. In fact, people can't just wait for Monday. Marketeers.
There are others that are willing to join you that are not even motorcyclists.
Man, go in the street. You just walking over. You get money in your pocket. You get to find keke, you find one keke. The cars are not sufficient. Why are you stopping people like this? 40 people action, you can't go after them. Look, the police is not believing that the police is trying to go after the perpetrators. Whosoever commit crime, you are under constitutional mandate to go after them. You can't be transferring crime or violation on other people. You saw the innocent people for trying to get no idea. Let me free our friends when they took the law in their hand, but they're trying government property. So who is responsible? Are you not sophisticated, you know? The last time people come up, just spoke about the morning boot. The hard camera, everything on it. What become of the sophistication and brag about it last time? So the camera now on the boot. They just think that the boot hard camera sophisticated enough. They put away our joint the store. So the camera not pick on there for you to go after them. You go after innocent motorcyclists that got no idea on it. This is wrong. Look, my brother, I got no other way to distract it. This is the clear violation of our rights. What are you doing here to people? You know people go to call people for another go another and you need at least 4 hours to see one car one keke. What kind of punishment is that? This is wrong. And we are asking the government to pay the public plan. This is a clear violation of our rights. There is a violation. And let me announce my number. Let me announce the different number that you can contact. Number one. Random limit. Where's the security? Because that there will be people that surrogate of government is going to pay to come and cause problem. You can come, you are welcome. We'll be awaiting you. Random number is 0777 85 0072. Let me call random number again. 0777 85 00.
Yeah, just announce yours. Just announce yours. And then
my number is 0775 179760. 0775 179760. And George, who is the head of our welfare, his number is 0776 088016. Thank you so much for the unique opportunity.
Thank you. Trocon Gray has been our guest on this weekend's presentation of Bitz and Pieces. The name is George. I'm George Way. I presented this weekend's edition. Bye bye. I'm out.